Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. Daily climb way late in the day. There's like 6 hours, 5 hours left. Get out of here, Tyizmi. I don't accept your 10,000 score. I don't. I'm sorry to tell you. Yesterday, we finished 88th. Unfortunately, we were slain by the villainous Bobo Jeans. Still. Wait a minute. What's going on? The scores have changed. This is about where here's the thing, like, Nick Narcotic is really good. I trust this score. By proxy, I think I would even go like an order of magnitude up. Maybe even trust, like, these scores. But once we get up here, in the 2000s, the 3000s, it's just mathematically implausible. But anyway. So when we come 5th, just know that it's actually 1st. Specialized, Cursed Run, Binary, both all actually extremely good depending on what the rare card is. Cursed Run is amazing. Binary's not good, but if you're going to get a negative, it's not that bad. Nightmare. Never mind. Life is pain. I've been told, by the way, you get points for perfecting elites. Which, they were very nice. They said, I think you knew it and then forgot it. And you were wrong. I never knew it. Thank you so much for your assumption that I did, though. I really appreciate it. You allowed me the opportunity to save face. So it's 2 elites, I think. 2 elites. Don't really care about hitting a shop. Do care about upgrading cards. So I think we want to go, like... It's a lot of combat early, but you know what? Let's try this. We got a good mix. I don't want to worry about it all that much. What I'm thinking, you know, we have 4 energy now. That gives us a chance to play Nightmare when there's nothing else to play. Hopefully I got you next turn. Nightmare right now only really makes sense if you target Neutralize. That's the way I feel about it, at least. You know, I guess please, can you hook me up with, like, a single strike? This is getting a little dangerous. Alright, and, as a result of having 4,000 Nightmare cards in our deck, we are going to take 10 damage despite being way ahead of the curve early, but so be it, life goes on. None of these really matter that much, but well-laid plans is better. I have to think, like, we need more attacks. Flying knee is pretty good. And we need more attacks early. Flechettes is likely to be, like, pretty okay, considering how many skills we have in our deck right now. So I'm fine with this. And I'm hoping we're going to be able to make it work. If we were only going to be able to play one of those anyway, I'm willing to give it a shot here. Flechettes, not very good. Yeah, why would you play Survivor so that you could take no damage when you could instead just not play Survivor and then take damage? I mean, you gotta, you know, think these things through. Obviously, it's for the best to not play a defense. See, I'm getting tilted already because of this Nightmare. I think, I mean, to be fair, I'm a little bit biased right now. So I just wanted to have 3 of those. Let's just have 1,000 Nightmares in our hand next time, if you don't mind. Look at that. It actually kind of worked. It's got to be an acrobatics, just so we can get rid of these Nightmares. I think, in my opinion, Nightmare might be like the worst rare card in the game. In all likelihood, there's probably a lot of use cases for it that I've never really considered. Here's one use for it. You can test out the new trash can you just purchased. So we're going to draw 3, discard 1. 4 damage. I'm still going to discard a defend. And I think I'm going to Nightmare. No, because if we Nightmare Flechettes, we can't do anything with it. Let's hit for 12. You know, that's 18 damage. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Pass turn, hold Survivor. Yeah, okay, we're starting to... Flechettes was a really, really smart pickup. We're starting to build something that feels like it's got a good opportunity. I mean, the scores today were high, so I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that we lost 20 HP so early. Masterful Stab is so unlikely to work. Calculated Gamble. Anything that allows us to dump makes me a happy man. 16 damage right off the bat. That's extremely great. I do think you probably draw, dump Nightmare, Hit you with a neutralizer. You got 11 damage. I didn't really, you know, want to... I didn't care if, I guess, I got the proper use out of that. So you're still going to cause problems, and there's nothing we can do about that. I don't care much at all about using a nightmare, so sure, go ahead. Hit me for 6. It's not like I have any choice in the matter. Don't worry about little old me. I'll be fine. 44 HP. This is where you got to start to think, can I hit you for 14 with 3 energy? I don't believe so. It doesn't really matter. I'm not doing damage beyond that. Do we even want to fight an elite early? Or are we cruising for a likely loss? Dude, you gotta go cloak and dagger here. It's painful, but I think you gotta try. We'll use everything we got at our disposal here. So power. I mean, Wraith form could be really, really, really important. 1,000 cuts. I mean, we're not going to be playing 70 cards, you know? So I think it's either Tools of the Trade or Wraith form, and I know what I did. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, I guess, if you play it early. Doesn't matter that much. We're going to take some hits here, and then we're going to have other combat, and that's what scares me the most, I guess. You know, we'll dump, as strange as it sounds, I think we'll dump Well-Laid Plans. I don't expect this fight to go on that long. I'll meet you halfway. I'll take 8. This is horrible. You already knew that. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna put up both blocks, because each one of those is basically 3 blocks, and then we're gonna kill you this turn. We are going to destroy you on this turn. It was not even close. Definitely was not pooping myself. We'll take a dagger spray. Predator might have been better, but we need some kind of AoE more or less as well. So, I mean, Nightmare Neutralize is an interesting play. But I think you gotta just try for a defend. Well, okay. Dude, we are... I'm not complaining, you know? I've been around the block a few times in ye old Slay the Spire. I've had some great runs, I've had some terrible runs, I've gotten lucky, I've gotten unlucky. I'm just here to say 8 plus 12, well, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. I'm just here to say, I think we're getting a little bit more unlucky than you would normally expect. I don't wish to speak with you about the fact that we drew 8 cards and none of them had any damage associated with them whatsoever. I would rather just let that drift into the ether if possible. So we're going to skip our next elite. There's no question on planet Earth about that. 6, we're taking another 7. You know, we're not taking another 7. We're taking another 0. Because your boy is mad as heck and he's not going to take it anymore. We got to use a potion. We got to use a potion. One damage is nothing to cry about. We don't have anything to worry about here. That's flechettes, please. More of those, the merrier. Backflip. Enormous. Okay. Normality is obviously terrible, but Bag of Marbles is great. Got a lot of combat coming right up, but it is what it is. We're back to 38 HP, and I'm feeling groovy. Plus, we get a strength upgrade now. That's right. Okay. Backflip. Didn't draw normality. Hit you with that, you're doing 4 damage. That's a beautiful situation. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to kill you. Okay, you got 3 HP left. Or sorry, I got 3 energy left, is what I meant to say. Hold on to Nightmare. 13 damage, huh? This is just, you gotta love it. I mean, what can you say that hasn't already been said about this incredible situation? I think we'll hold one of our 4 nightmares. We'll take 8 damage because we drew, well, you might as well. We drew exactly the wrong thing. Give me a sucker punch. Energy has not really been a problem. I'm thinking, like, how do we make this deck work for us? Probably it has something to do with using your nightmares for, like, good setup purposes. You know what I mean? I think we'll just ice you. You know, if you can use it to get a 0 energy power in triplicate, that's probably great, right? That's not the way we've been using it so far. It's not the way we've been able to use it so far. So you really, really, really want a dagger spray, but there's not great odds of getting it. It's like 20% odds. So we should hedge our bets. I'm not at all adverse to doing that. 7, and that's going to take us to 10, right? So, and then this is 6 damage, because it's, no, it's probably more than, it might be 7 damage now. Let's play it and find out. It's 5 plus 2. So we go to 7 plus 10, 17. I think we'll ice the one doing the most damage still. And then we got 8 damage on the field. I'm willing to do that so we take 0. Alright, you know, it's not that bad to lose normality as a result. We are weakened, though, and that's a problem. Something tells me we're probably not going to need this many nightmares. No more weaken, please. You know, like, low-key, this is actually one of the most annoying encounters right now. Well, we're taking 0 damage because of the plated armor, that's right. Just a single dagger spray. It'll exist, I promise you this. One day. Like Gandalf the Grey. It will come over the horizon. We already just had it, but I was in the middle of an extended metaphor there, if you don't mind. So we definitely... Then the question is, every time you take damage? Yes. So I don't really want to play this against you. Try it like this instead, and I'll hold this, because it almost kills you. I'm gonna try Noxious. It's a nightmare target in a perfect world. Good lord. It's 30 damage, but then we can only play 1 defend. I think that's... You know what? We'll do it like this. Hit me for 2, and I'll start poisoning you. It definitely does start to slow us down. That's life, I suppose. Why is Nightmare so expensive, dude? It's killing me inside. Should have definitely played the other card first, but I'll admit I got spooked by the fact that we had normality, and I was like, we gotta play the good stuff first. You're doing 12 damage. I need to hit you for 8. Surely. Yes. There we go. I have no confidence in this run yet, but I'm starting to get there. Very, very slowly, I'm starting to get there. So turn 1, it would be amazing to just destroy you. And we did get the destroy card, so I'm happy with that. You know what? Like, he takes next turn off. Then we can play 2 Riddle with Holes, which is only 30 damage. And in fact is actually kind of terrible. I don't really want to hit you for 30. But what we can do... No, we can't Nightmare Riddle with Holes again, because that's just... that was Ancient Tea Set. I was like, are you splitting? The math doesn't make sense. No, you're taking more damage. You go down to 60. Do I really want 2 enemies with 60? Like, you would expect instead if I just smack you, you'll go down to 73. I can probably do more than 13 damage to you next turn. Kind of a classic mistake, huh? Well, I can still do more than 13 damage to you next turn. By 1. Goodbye, turn. Thanks, normality. So, I mean, maybe it was worth it. You're doing 16 damage. You're doing 16 damage, that means you're getting hit in the face. That actually went extremely well, all things considered. But I wouldn't. We're not even at the halfway point yet, so don't get too excited. You gotta go. You've still gotta go. I can't help but notice that you are not going. And we are gonna take damage. There was a way out of that, but it wasn't risky. It was just slow. It was take the Dex potion and then play your defend. Decidedly not a terrible turn, but I think I'm gonna let you hit me for 16 at this point. We'll hold this. We're gonna win on the first floor, but I really worry about where where our life has taken us. Because that first floor, I mean, that was a 15-minute first floor. That's a little bit longer than usual. Jeez, Phantasmal Killer? Qu'est-ce que c'est? I'm gonna try to go for it just because I think Alchemize is fairly unlikely to be that useful. Eternal Feather could be okay. No, Astrolabe, and start to get rid of these friggin' nightmares, dude. Accuracy, Sucker Punch, Backpack. That's the single greatest update or upgrade I ever could have asked for. I'm the happiest man on earth right now. There's 2 elites. I'm gonna try to hit as many question marks as possible on the way up. Why is that? Very simple. We don't need that yet. Question marks. Honestly, I'd rather try to have one card to do something. Question marks could be chests. Chests. I don't like the word. Chests. Could be. I prefer this. Could be, we'll definitely have, I should say, curses. Curses give us strength, and strength gives us a great chance of the victory. Alright, I think we've got you, if not next turn, soon after, but this is an easy choice at least. Simple turn. 4 damage. As a far cry from where we started, you know, on the last floor. We were having a lot of time putting up any block. Dude, expertise plus, absolutely. We haven't had much of a chance to upgrade. I will definitely take Ritual Dagger. It's an attack. That's the big part. 75 gold to remove a card from the deck. We're not really rich right now, but the faster we can get at least, you know, 4 out of these 5 nightmares out. Please be Necronomicon. It's Necronomicon. Beautiful. Don't forget to click on it. Now, Riddle with Holes will be played twice when we play it. It's very good. I don't really... I guess I do want to play it twice, but... Yeah, I was gonna say, you should be, like, extremely destroyed. Alright. I think we're much, much better off thanks to this Necronomicon. Now we should add basically as many 2-cost things as we can. I tried. Either way, all we really wanted to do was knock him out. You're doing 10 damage. That's not a big deal. Take you close to death. Okay, okay, okay. We have momentum now. I mean, we're losing HP, but not much. We should definitely just ice you, I think. I'm starting to feel like I got some confidence under my feet again. You know, remind yourself confidence is a slow and insidious killer, but maybe not in this situation. Maybe it's indicative of us being in a better spot. Caltrops is interesting. I mean, I prefer Escape Plan, which is why I took it, but Caltrops is not a bad card either. Oh, we get to discard one at random. How would you do it? I think you don't play Accuracy. I think you play, like your Speed Potion and your Dex Potion. You play Backflip for sure. We get nothing that allows a discard. You know, all things considered, I still think that's the way you do it. We take 2 damage, and we are made weak, but we already knew that. 5 damage with 0 skills. Not so good. This turn, a little bit more devastating. Flechettes could be incredible for us if we have lots of good draw. We're still hanging in here. What do you... 2 skills. You know what? I'm willing to just take it. Definitely should have Ritual Dagger. There's no probably in there. We can get rid of a basic strike. Probably Ritual Dagger. We'll send it around the horn. I don't want to talk about it. The fact that we drew normality there is extremely terrible. I gotta look at the map, actually. We can hit a campfire. It's not glamorous. But we can hit a campfire. Survivor by itself gets us there. Thankfully, this kills you. We have 1 energy left over. Oh my lord. Not a good fight, but... any fight in which we're still alive, I guess, is not bad. Don't forget about Riddle with Holes either. I might have underrated it in that fight a little bit. Okay. Shop. Hey, you gotta go Shuriken. If you can't play anything else, I think you're still fine. We're playing more than 3 attacks on the average turn. 40 HP. Thank you for not... get out of my deck! And by deck, I mean hand. I don't feel super confident fighting this guy, but... sure, okay, so... dude, I always snap keep Omamori. It's like a... it's idiotic, I'll admit, but as soon as I see it, I'm like, ooh, 2 curses. We're in the money. Well, we have to play this. I think we might as well play Phantasmal alongside. We take 13 damage. Rest assured, it's very clear. That's 90 damage times 2, which is amazing. It's very clear. We need more block. After Image is a great choice. It might be... no. If we had like a Seek or something, I'd be more likely to consider it. Straight up, heal me. Then here, we're going to upgrade. And we're going to upgrade and make After Image innate. Now we have some guaranteed block on every single turn. And I'm feeling like I'm in love with life right now. It at least looks like we're going to live for the time being. So what do we want to upgrade? I mean, Riddle with Holes will do 1 more damage, which is deceptively kind of horrible. Ritual Dagger, I think it's too late to focus on it. Cloak and Dagger gets an extra shiv and a little bit more block, which is really good. Nightmare becomes cheap enough to almost consider playing. Well-Laid Plans gets twice as good. You know, if you got a good card and it gets twice as good when it's upgraded, that's probably your #1 choice. So you have to play After Image. I'm going to play Piercing Wail just to purge a debuff. And I'm going to not play Ritual Dagger, which admittedly is costing us a strength. I don't necessarily feel like that was right. We are not going to perfect this boss. We'll just accept that for the time being. That's our reality, and that's what we're going to live with. We got double damage on this turn. So first off, get rid of this. And don't ever try to pull that on me again. 14 damage neutralized, huh? It's tough to not use it on this guy because it's so much damage. I don't really care about overkilling these guys that much. We're going to play enough to not have to worry about 8 damage. So, Flechettes. 18 damage for each skill you have in your hand? Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. Next turn. Give me a Sucker Punch. Then we can ice this guy no matter what he does. I mean, he's going to block a little, but... oh, he blocks his buddy. Even better for me. Alright, so ice you for 20. Why did I think that was going to do 20 damage? Don't talk to me. Okay, so you're dead, and you dropped a Nightmare. Maybe I would have been better off leaving you alive, because I don't like that card very much. Go to 10 block. Not much we can do about it. I'm going to try Acrobatics. It's a bit of a Hail Mary. More zeros? No zeros. That's alright. We got to 13. Next turn. We will not be weak. Give me a backflip. We're not really a combo deck, but we got that potential kind of simmering. Alright. I mean, on this turn, I think Noxious is a good... We'll keep Survivor. Play Flying Knee. And that's the end of our turn. Well, you know, I think we'll keep Cloak and Dagger instead. Thing is, Cloak and Dagger is 7 block. It looks like 6, but it's 7 because of After Image, so 51 damage. Honestly, I'm, as you might expect, kind of inclined to just let you smack me in the face. Doesn't really matter to me. Keep Ritual Dagger and maybe all out attack. The idea is if we can enable Ritual Dagger, I'll be a very happy man. Alright. And by very happy, I mean reasonably chuffed. Not really that pleased in the whole scheme of things, but, you know, life goes on. Dude, absolutely. 3 curses, 3 relics. Absolutely. Get rid of Omamori. We got an innate one, and we got pain. Don't speak to me or my son ever again. Tiny chest, letter opener, dead branch. We have so much maximum HP, and thank God we're not fighting the combo lord. We have so much maximum HP, I could not care less about our HP with curses. Does not matter to me. I want to hit a late shop if possible. It's not really possible, but if we go this way, we can get something done. All right, I think this run has actually become surprisingly strong. I can hit you twice, but it's a little spooky. You know what? No. I refuse to take any damage. Any damage I don't have to take, at least. You're lucky, buddy. You're friggin' lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, who's lucky now? It's not you any longer. It's me. Look at this letter opener, too. 40 damage! Thank you, Phantasmal. We want Dagger Throw to discard curses, particularly Normality, which we should probably remove from our deck at our earliest opportunity. Honestly, that's your play. Forgot we had Dead Branch. We gotta pay attention to it, because it's an extremely useful relic. What? Pardon me, sir? Alright, everything's forgiven. 13 damage, huh? You know what? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You can fill in the blanks, I should say. I mean, I would like to play 2 cards so I take no damage. But I can't, so it pains me a great deal. You are still super dead next turn, but alright. We've constructed a run that I think it's pretty apparent right now has a very, very likely chance to win. And that it changed fast. This was not always how it looked. Absolutely add 3 colorless cards. I like them both. Sadistic Nature synergizes nicely with Noxious. I don't really like Transmutation, honestly. And Deep Breath I do like. Transmutation is just very slow. Escape Plan, Noxious, Flying Knee. I'll let you take a Flying Knee. I really love Escape Plan. I'm not a huge fan of all the other ones, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Unload. Beautiful. Did get rid of Survivor. Excuse me, we were supposed to take 0 because we were gaining a block after we played the card, but I guess the damage was applied before we played the card. Judge! It's a little Magic the Gathering joke for you if you're not familiar with the discourse. So I'm not gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. Okay? Still not gonna hit you. I'm gonna try this. And then I'm going to ruin your life thusly. 7 damage. We should take 0. But it's a little annoying. But we have Phantasmal Killer. That's a good get. Okay, so we got 10 block. I gotta hit you. I'm just gonna hit you once, because twice would hurt us. That seems sensible. Added Flying Knee back into the deck. Alright, now here's a real test, you know? I think that's the right turn. If we can get Phantasmal Killer and then on the next turn get Riddle with Holes, it's a dream come true. We have nothing to worry about for the remainder of planet Earth's existence. Absolutely fine playing Ritual Dagger, by the way. Fair. You know, I'll take Flying Knee just in case. I don't know why I did that to the tune of Every Rose Has Its Thorns. We'll keep flying knee. Sure, you know, I'm gonna let you hit me. We're keeping Concentrate for a couple of reasons. It's energy, but it's also time dilation. If you're wondering where the free backflip came from, which we should have nightmared probably, it came from the Chrysalis play. Sorry, I'm just focusing for a second. It's like, I could get extra energy, but then Calculated Gamble will be worse. So I could Calculated Gamble, but I don't really want to do that yet. I think I'm going to do it like this. Then we'll... Okay, now we love it. Riddle with Holes is going to do over 100 damage. Once you combine it. Get a Strength Potion, Noxious Fumes. I mean, I think I'd rather hit you because 25 damage is more than we're likely to ever get out of Noxious Fumes at this point. To be honest, I'd rather get rid of Piercing Wail, because a block is 6. Is 6 block, is what I mean. Okay, well now everything is... temporarily looked pretty scary, but that's okay. Because it plays with After Image as well, so... I don't at all mind. You know, we'll take 4 against an Elite, that's not a big deal. He's doing a lot of damage now, admittedly. Neutralize is a big one here. I think you go Expertise after that to get something that gives you a discard, which we did not get, and that's fine. What we'll do instead is play Flechettes. Put up some extra block there. Normality is trash, dude. Like, as soon as we get the opportunity to remove that from our deck, we have to. It's clearly causing problems on the regular. Anyway, you are in just a nightmare right now. You are destroyed. Okay, the Courier. And we got our potion back, which is actually really nice. Calculated Gamble, not exhausting. Who cares? Chrysalis becomes a little better. I'm willing to go for it. I mean, again, like, a lot of these cards get better. That should be obvious, I guess. We know we're going to hit a shop. This way has got everything the body needs. Let's give that a try. I ask for this every single time. But please give me Bag of Preparation. The preparatory bag. We're going to play Deep Breath last. Weirdly enough. Just don't draw a 2 energy card. Beautiful. We played it last just in case we drawed Normality. Drawed? Brain? Are you okay? Alright, well. I'm going to play Defend. But I did think... You know, maybe you want to play Phantasmal instead and you take a little damage in the process, but... Easiest choice of my entire life, to be honest. Start here. There. I think you calculated Gamble to try to keep the combo going, even though Unload is totally fine there. Nightmare Deflect actually has something going for it this time. Because it's 12 block for free. Actually, it's 15 block for free because of After Image, but then also 5 damage. It's 12 because we're frail, but anyway. But 5 damage because of Letter Opener. You're doing 21. Well, there's easy plays, like Leg Sweep means we take no damage. Probably could have been a little bit more expedited in our damage dealing. It's funny how things have changed now. I'm like, we have to keep things that enable discards now. We'll keep that for next turn. And it's actually fine. Oh my god, a 55 damage Flechettes. That might have been, like, low-key the smartest card I added to our deck. Straight up. It hasn't always been great, but when it works very well. So we'll add another one. How fortuitous that is for us. Bottled lightning. You get a skill in your hand on the first turn. Ooh, there's so many options. Expertise seems really smart, honestly. Because we wanted Bag of Prep and have not gotten it yet. I love it. I absolutely love it. We wanted Bag of Prep but have not gotten it yet. So to get extra cards on turn 1 is worth a ton. Get out of my deck. And then, I don't think we need that, honestly. I think that's overkill. Snecko Eye is okay, but we don't have many poison enablers. So I think we'll take a die. A backflip's pretty great. I don't think we need anything else, honestly. See, this is where we're like, this is horrible, but after image, expertise, didn't draw our only... Oh, I love it. Didn't draw our only normality, which is amazing. It's a bit of a long tail approach here, but we drop Chrysalis, and we're going to hope that we draw the 0-cost cards on relevant turns. This is not a relevant turn. I mean, this one's going to hurt. What do you want me to say? You could Nightmare a defend. You could Nightmare a Riddle with holes, but I don't know. With 2 energy, this is working double what it is already pretty solid to me. We'll play that for after image. Oh, you don't get to keep it because you haven't played Well-Laid Plans yet, you fool. It's damage. I got it. Yes, okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter which one. Oh, or does it? I don't know. Maybe not. It's very slow combat here. Please stop. Okay, distraction is free. Into a cloak and dagger. Get a well-laid plans. Get that escape plan out there. Sure. Deflect. We're just trying to get more damage, really. Weakness is fine. I don't know why I said it like that. Sure, play that to get a strength upgrade. You get calculated gamble. Get rid of the curse. Pick up a burst. Theoretically possible to kill you with choke. Unlikely, but possible. So like a choke, which worked twice. That's amazing. Prepared. 3 block. We need way more block. Probably we should have gone for broke. Next turn we just want blocks. If we can play 0, we might as well play 0. Like, I don't want to take any extra damage from the from pain that we don't have to. Okay, that was easy. Art of War, not very good. Wraith Form really could come in handy. I am not disappointed with that in the least. Now, if somehow I could just kill you on turn 1, that would mean a lot to me. Okay, not gonna happen, huh? So be it. So now we gotta put up 10 extra block every turn. Tough, but not impossible, I suppose. 1, 2, you know, unfortunately, there's no way. These cards are mutually antagonistic. Calculated Gamble and Masterful Stab. So I'm just gonna try a Calculated Gamble right off the bat. You might be wondering why that card. 12, I gotta think about this. We get to keep 2, so I'm not too worried about this, but we are taking a little damage, 4 damage. I wanted to get as many blocks in as possible, basically. Okay, more please. I am an idiot, by the way, in case you're wondering how I feel about my self-esteem right now. I was like, I'll just do this and then I'll play my defend. And I didn't realize that, of course, and I mean, this is obvious, I hope, but it, when you play unload, it takes your defense away, because of course it does. Anyway, we're still fine. I'm just mad at myself for being a darn fool is what it comes down to. Well, okay. That's a good draw. Somehow we were still going there. We're taking 2 damage. I don't know, man. We should be very, very low scoring today, but sometimes I say that. And then it ends up being not altogether that bad. You know, maybe some dailies are just... You expect the score to be low, and then it's high for reasons. I'd like to get Ritual Dagger back, please. By the way, I finally understand that card. 3 block. Play a blur. Fine, you got us. We'll play the Wraith form. Why are we playing Wraith form? Because then we can hit him and it's only going to do 1 damage. Not that it matters because he's already dead, but... All prepared. Okay. So we're pretty much good to go. I am going to rest just to be as confident as possible. It just goes to show you how good Cursed is as an option. You have to. Even though we should have played After Image first. Lots of things to do here. We do have a discard engine, but we can't play it anymore anyway. So we should probably... I mean, neutralizing you is sensible. Then we'll go to town on you, hopefully. I mean, we should try to perfect, is the thing, so let's do that. Hey! For next turn. So I'm just, I'm not really mad. I just think it's funny. If you ever get a text with that in it, you know you're in trouble, but... I just think it's funny that, you know, out of all the cards in our deck, you made us draw Normality. Like, I don't think I'm being unreasonable here. Okay, get rid of this... and that. You definitely do not care about that right now. Does anything get exhausted here? I don't believe so. Man, I am actually going to spend this. Oh, I don't have the energy. You are a fool. You are a fool and you deserve what comes to you. You charlatan of Slay the Spire. Yeah, I mean, we can make Ritual Dagger, you know, be better. It's a little too late for it to be really useful, I would say, but, I mean, it is only 1 energy. You know what? We do want to dump that, actually. Okay, so we should be in a pretty dominant position now. Sadistic Nature may not be worth playing. I would definitely say Accuracy is probably not worth playing. It'll probably make up for it here. We'll keep him just in case, because they are extra block if he chooses not to attack ever, which I don't even know if that can happen, but... try that on for size, dump that, dump that. We're taking 36 damage, which is kind of a lot. Sure, alright. Well, next turn. Hit him. This is a very good situation. We have well-laid plans. This is beautiful. I know it might not look beautiful. You play Phantasmal, you end your turn, you keep die, riddle with holes. Now, I'm not saying he's dead next turn, but he's gonna take a lot of damage. That's also absurd. But anyway, you start here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, a very interesting run. Scary at times, but interesting nonetheless. 951, I don't even want to look at my leaderboard position. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like. I'll show you. Click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Could be worse.